All right, guys, yet another booth interview here at AHR Live in Las Vegas 2026. I am really excited about this one. This is one of my newest partnerships, but also one of my absolute most beloved. These are, for the most part, made in the USA tools. These are an 80-year-old company that has just like a total comeback story that has just come up from the bottom, and now we're here. We're at the top of not only the torch game, but also at the top of the HVAC industry. So we're going to talk to Kevin about some of their tools that they have coming out. This is brand new. These are not before seen other than AHR, really. So the first one I want to talk about, Kevin, is definitely this electronic sight glass. Can you walk us through what this is, what it does, and how it would benefit us as contractors?
Okay, so the electronic sight glass is a device. If you're familiar with being an HVAC contractor, you're using a conventional sight glass to see if there's a proper level of refrigerant in the system. Now, with all the newer systems in A2Ls, to access the system, you have to do all kinds of steps for A2Ls, or use some type of saddle valve, piercing valve to get into the system. You have to go through a lot of steps, not to mention a lot of your systems are closed off, so you have to go through all these steps. Conventional home refrigerator may have 3 ounces of refrigerant in it. You put a piercing valve and hoses on just to check the refrigerant level. It's all going to be in your hoses. This eliminates all that. This device here, the electronic sight glass, can give you a real-time view of your bubble level in a sight glass as you're cycling up the system.
Wow.
Once the system is full, and the system bubble sight glass is full, the system is going to show that it's full, and you can tell without ever accessing the system that it's full of refrigerant.
Amazing. This is like, I was blown away by this. I can't wait to use one. Anytime we can stay, I bug you guys all the time about non-invasive system testing. This is what you need for non-invasive system testing. All right, what else do we have on this table, Kevin? Like this flaring tool, we can start there, I guess. Okay. Talk to us about this.
All right, so this is the multi-drive flaring tool from us, and it's got a simple-to-use clamp system that simply opens up each clamp, run the copper in up to the limit plate, so you can never go too far or too short with the copper itself. It's really simplified for the everyday user. Closes in place, locks onto the bottom piece here. This piece here has an eccentric cone that has an orbiting fashion that it comes down in. That orbiting fashion, although it's not exclusive to us, people don't understand all the time, it catches the lip of the copper as to take away stress cracks on the copper itself. This piece here, what makes it special is it can be manually driven with this piece here, or you can use a bit and use your drill to make all your flares on the tools itself. You see the clamp system here? There are also other clamps that if you wanted to go 7/8, we can offer that too. We're selling it with the most used clamp sizes here, but everything's available. We just need to know what people want.
I love it. I love the design of this. Most hand flare companies and tools just don't do this right, and I love the design of it here. It's very cool. All right, so refrigerant leak detectors, we're all about it in the A2L world, right? We already have them put into our systems. Not always that's where the leak is, so how does this help us with that?
Okay, so this is a auto-calibrating leak detector. What makes it special is it detects leaks at a rate of 0.05 ounces per year. That leak's so small that if you put a solution on top of a leak on a copper line, bubbles aren't going to form. Yeah. It's got a micron pump that's pulling in gas samples, is forcing air in to detect that leak. It's also made in the USA. So these 2 items here are made in the USA. We have the mixed bag assortment. We have to compete with other manufacturers. A whole brand new line that is really, we're getting a lot of great feedback here at the show. We're looking forward to getting into distribution, much like our 80-year-old torch.
Yes, awesome. And you guys stick around the coalition, because we will have a whole bunch about Goss, because Goss is now working with us as a partner. So we're able to not only show you the new stuff, but also show you the old stuff that maybe you don't understand about the Goss torches, about why they're superior to all the other torches, why they're the only torch company we've ever partnered with. So stick around for that. They're going to be in the Gazette. Hopefully we'll get them on the podcast to talk about all this awesome stuff too. And I will tag some videos in this, some pictures in this video, so that you guys can see the rest of the stuff they make. Thank you. We'll see you later.